I'm Jacqueline and welcome to Timeless Beauties. Today's video I thought I would do strictly an eye look, a summer eye look, which is neutral with a little pop of color, as you can see that I have on right now. So if you're interested to see how I got this eye look, I hope you stay tuned. Hi, okay, so this is going to be strictly an eye makeup look today. I'm not going to do anything else. My face is all done, foundation, concealer, everything is on, as you can see. So I'm just going to focus on the eyes. I had done this look the other day and I thought it was a really pretty summer look for the eye, and so I thought I would share it with you today. So let's just get started. I'm going to show you the palette that I'm going to be using. I know a lot of you have, which is the Tartelette in Bloom. It's a great neutral palette and it goes with a lot of different eye colors. And here are the colors. You can see they're very neutral. And I'm pretty sure it's still available too if you want to get this palette. Also, I'm going to be using this little Rimmel liner for the pop of color. In my video I did my bronze makeup look. I had used this one and it's more of a navy, but today I'm going to use this, so it's going to be a little more vibrant against the neutral eye. And I'm going to do my Tightlining. This is a Shiseido gel liner, and it has a navy. It's a navy blue. They do have the black and the brown. And then my mascaras and curling my lashes. So it's just pretty straightforward. I'm going to start doing my waterline. And what I like to do is I just run it through underneath against the lashes. And this just helps the eye pop. I think I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit closer so you can see better. Okay, so I'm just running it through, just smushing it into the lashes so I can get some thickness in there. And I'm going to go on this one. And I don't know if you can see how it just makes the lashes look a little bit thicker. And like I had said, this is a navy blue. So when you're wearing the navy blue, it makes the whites of your eyes look a bit whiter. And it's not so harsh as the black. Okay. Then what I'm going to do the next step. Before I do the shadows, I want to do this little pop of color. And I'm just going to focus it on the, just against the lashes, on the upper lashes. I'm not going to put it on the lower lashes or anywhere else. Basically, I'm just going to use a little bit just to pop the eye. I'm going to shake it. And it's pretty vibrant. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rest it against the eyelashes. So I'll show you, just press it. And that just gives a little bit of pop of color there. This is going to be a little tricky for me to do this eye on camera, but let's just... So as you can see, I'm just stamping it into the lashes. And I'm not bringing it out, winging it, or anything like that. So I'm just going to let it dry just for a couple of seconds. And that really just pops the center of the eye. And it gives it a nice look. So anyway, okay, so we're going to let that dry just a second or two. Okay, and I'm going to get into the Tarte palette now, the Tartelette palette. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use more or less some of, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot you were so close. So I'm going to zoom you out just a little bit now. The other way, Jackie. I can tell I'm not used to doing this. So I'm going to use more of the neutral color. I'm not going to use too much, a little bit over here, but I'm going to concentrate in this area right here. So I'm going to start with taking this one here is called, no, actually I'm going to start with this one here is called Charmer. Oh my goodness, I can't see. So it's basically the lightest one in the palette, and I'm going to go right underneath the eye with that eyebrow. Just to lighten that under eyebrow area. And I like this white because it doesn't have any shimmer in it. And it just highlights really nicely. Okay. Then I'm going to take the next one I had mentioned. This is called Flower Child, and it's kind of a pinky skin tone. And I'm just going to take some from there and go over the eyelid. I'm just going to zoom in again if I can go the right way. Okay, so I'm going to go over the eyelid and just give it a little bit of a coat of that. And this just smooths the pigment of the eyelid out. It will help for blending too when I go to do the crease. I'm just going to add a little bit more here. And it's very close to my skin tone. Okay, now I'm going to start working into the crease. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a smaller, narrower brush, and I'm going to start with the called Smarty Pants right here. And I'm going to work that into the crease, and then I might go in a little bit darker after that. So I'm going to look straight ahead and start working that into my crease. And just brings up the contour of the eye, because as you can see I have a hooded eye. It's not really bad, but it's still, obviously with age you get some of the looser skin and starts to go into a hood on you. So I just wanted to distinguish my socket there. And then I'm just going to take my blending brush and blend that out. Now, because I get some puffiness right in here, I don't like to put too much lightness in there because I don't want to make it look puffier. So I like to make that area just a little bit darker. So I'm just going to switch my brushes, and I'm going to go into this color right here. Just add a little bit more intensity or darkness in there. And as you can see, I'm just going right into the crease here. And bringing it in here a little bit because I want that to recede where I have that puffiness. And what I'm going to do too is I'm going to take a little bit of this and a little bit of that back and forth, and I'm going to go underneath the eye, just on the lower bottom lashes here. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I want to do a little bit of shimmer on the actual lid itself. So I'll take this one here, and when I use shimmer I always like to use my fingers. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my finger here and pop it right on the lid. And you see how the blue just pops right out too, because it's contrast to the color that I'm putting on the lid. So that just pops it. Okay, and then we're going to work the crease, like the outer V, a little bit more. So I'm going to go a little bit darker, and I'm going to take, this is more of a tapered Sephora brush that I have, and I'm going to go, and I'm going to use, first I'm going to start with this. I'm just going to work a little bit into the crease more at the outer V. Take a little bit over here. Now it didn't darken it too much, so I want to add a little more. Still, I want to make it a little bit stronger. So what I'm going to do is going to take an even finer brush like I have here, and I'm going to go into this gray up here. And I'm going to darken that a little bit more on the outside. I'll take a little bit more and do the other side. And you see how I'm just creating a little bit of a V there. I'm going right into the crease. And then I'm bringing it down just into the lower lash line, like so. I didn't do the lower lash line on this side. So I'm just going to blend that out a little bit better. And I haven't done any of the wing that I usually do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that angled brush and I'm going to take it back into the gray, and I'm going to do a little bit of the black too. And I'm just pressing it into the mirror because I don't want too much. And I like to just flick it out just a little bit on an angle. And then I'm just bringing it in, just making it more into a V. So I've just brought that out in more of a V with the powder on the outside. And then I'm just going to blend that a little bit better. Okay, so that's basically it. And so it's a neutral eye with that pop of blue. And I've put primer on my eyelashes that I usually do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to curl my eyelashes again. My Tarte curler, which is a great curler. And then I'm going to take my CoverGirl Exhibitionist, which is the waterproof, because that holds the curl from my eyelashes. The best so far out of anything I've tried right now. And I'm just going to wiggle that into the lashes. And hopefully I don't get it on my eyelid. Just wiggle it into the roots and bring it up. I really love this mascara. It certainly holds, it doesn't flake, and it really builds the lashes without a lot of clumping, which I really like. And then I like to use the MAC. This is the Extended Play Gigablack. I like to use this on the bottom. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the bottom. And as you can see, I just did a little bit of shadow on the lower lashes. And then I always end off just taking the tips of this and going on the tips of my eyelashes. And just coating the tips so they look even longer. And there you have it. So it was pretty easy eye look. I just wanted to share it with you because I really like it. And I really thought this little, these little liners are great. So I had mentioned I have it in the navy. They have different colors like pink and kind of like a pearl color, and also the gray. So I really like them, and they're not very expensive. And as you can see, that little bit of blue just pops and makes it look more of a summery look. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. And I hope you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have, welcome back today. And thanks again. So anyway, we'll see you in the next video. And I hope everybody has a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.